Ladies and gentlemen, we are once again at that time of the season where Season 5 is drawing to a close, and we are coming up on the 6th and final season of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. And of course, with that, we have a ton of information coming. Tonight, we have the Black Ops Cold War update going into tomorrow, and then tomorrow night, we have the Warzone and the official Season 6 update coming as well. And with that, we are going to get tons of information, tons of updates that we're going to be going over, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure you have notifications on, all of that jazz. But today, we actually got a blog post from Activision, from Treyarch, detailing all and everything that is coming within the Season 6 Battle Pass, including the new operator, Alex Mason, new weapons, new character skins, and even some bundles that we're going to be seeing throughout the season as well, some of which are pretty damn cool. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is going over all of that information, everything that we know about the Battle Pass and everything that is coming within it. Now, of course, once the Battle Pass is actually launched, we'll take a deeper dive at that and have a look at whether it's worth your time and money like we normally do every single season. But as far as this video goes, we're just going to be briefly going over everything that we know is coming within that Season 6 Battle Pass. So to start things out, the probably biggest thing that we are getting within this season is the return of Alex Mason. He is the operator that you're going to be unlocking right away at Tier 0 of the Battle Pass, and with him, there is a whole bunch of story that, of course, we'll be going over this week. It's pretty interesting, but like I said, that'll be saved for a future video. Now, on top of this, right away, you're going to be getting a new skin for Adler called Agent Zero. Obviously, this is kind of him after he's been brainwashed and de-brainwashed by Alex Mason, as we saw within the Season 6 cutscene, so you'll be getting this skin as well. And then on top of that, you also get a bonus of 3 bulldozer operator skins as well. One which is a panda, one which is kind of a red panda, and then a blue panda. So if you're into that thing, you'll probably be fully torqued for this. So after this, we get into some character skins. So the first one we have is called the Dispatch skin for Port Nova. This one's unlocked at Tier 10. This one's pretty damn straightforward, really nothing fancy to say about that. After this, at Tier 20, we have the Admiral skin for Sims. This one I actually really do like, kind of different for Sims, wearing some aviators, has the plane in the background there. That's unlocked at Tier 20. And then at Tier 19, you have a new finishing move called the Axe Murderer. Pretty straightforward. You're going to be using an axe with that one. Then we move into the weapons coming this season. So first of all, at Tier 15, you have the 410 Ironhide shotgun. Now, essentially, this is a lever action shotgun with a very slow fire rate. However, it has the longest, by a long shot, as they say, the longest one-shot kill potential. So in my eyes, I see this being very good in multiplayer because you can get those one-shot kills at a distance. But with armor in Warzone, I think this is either going to be very difficult to balance and it'll be very overpowered, or 2, because it has that slow fire rate, you just won't be able to get off enough shots in time and it just won't really work in Warzone. So the second weapon we have is called the Grav, and this will be a very interesting one in Warzone because with this, it has the fastest bullet velocity of any of the assault rifles, which means over range, it's going to be very easy to hit shots. So with the right scope and the right handling on it, this thing is going to be a beast. Now, what it's going to come down to is the damage and fire rate. Is it enough to compete with the other weapons currently in the game? But if I'm willing to bet and you're trying to pick which one of these weapons you should level up first to really get the most out of yourself within Warzone, my guess is this weapon right here. So the next thing we find out is that there are 20 different weapon blueprints within the Battle Pass, and essentially the way to look at that, that's about a fifth of the Battle Pass. And in the past few seasons, I found that the worst part of the Battle Pass was some of the weapon blueprints, but here we have a look at some of the better ones. At Tier 27, we have the Cemetery Thorn. As you can see, this is a sniper rifle blueprint, kind of going with the spoopy theme, because of course later in the season, we have the Halloween event coming, which you'll see a lot of these weapon blueprints kind of follow. The second one that we have is at Tier 55, and it is actually a free weapon blueprint, so you don't even have to buy the Battle Pass for it. And with this, you get the legendary Carnival Prize SMG blueprint, which as you can see is for the MP5. This is probably my favorite one that we have seen so far, but of course, we're going to be getting more when the Battle Pass actually comes out. At Tier 85, we have the Panda Bite SMG blueprint, and as far as this one goes, it kind of goes with those other panda skins that we saw before, with kind of the red barrel there. Then the final one that we have is at Tier 95. It's called the Line 'em Up and Knock 'em Down. It is an ultra rarity reactive blueprint for the new shotgun. Now, we don't really know yet as of which way it is reactive, but you can kind of get a good idea, once again, that carnival theme on this weapon as well. And then at tier 100, we have the ultra rarity skin for Mason. As far as this one goes, as you can see by the image, it kind of has a dark matter vibe going for it, wearing a white jacket. I think this is a pretty damn cool skin. And of course, it will be reactive as well, which will make it even better. Now with this at tier 100, they also say you get a legendary weapon blueprint as well, but they didn't show any images of what that is. By the way, this skin is called the Aurora Borealis skin. Now, of course, with this, there's also 1,300 COD points up for grabs. So basically, if you buy the Battle Pass for 1,000 COD points and you get 1,300 by the end, essentially you made 300 COD points, or $3 essentially. Now, after this, we have some new bundles, and there are some interesting things within these bundles. First of all, we have the Berserker, which is of course going to be a melee weapon bundle. Pretty straightforward, kind of going with this Viking theme. So the second bundle that we have is really interesting to me. So first of all, it's a Tracer Pack bundle for Fuse, which is a new operator. So Fuse is kind of the Perseus operator within season 6. We saw him in the cutscene, but the weird part is it's very rare for another new operator to be launched just after the Battle Pass is launched, because it is going to be coming out within the week. Not right at the launch, but within the week before the Haunting event. Now, of course, that's because there's going to be other skins within the Haunting event, which we're going to talk about in a second. However, as far as Fuse goes, new Perseus operator coming out within the first week, and you can earn some COD points by getting his Battle Pass as well. Of course, you don't earn more than you spend, but at least that's a bonus. After this, once again, going with the spoopy theme, we have the Zombie Zapper Mastercraft bundle. As far as this one goes, this one looks like the ray gun, which is pretty cool. For those of you zombies players, you might want to get your hands on this one. A pretty cool bundle nonetheless. And then finally, after this, the last bundle that we have is the Tagger versus the Big Joke Ultimate Pack. So pretty straightforward here. You get a couple of character skins inside of this one. Really nothing else to say about that. Now, what's interesting is normally in these kind of blog posts, they give us kind of some bundles that we will be seeing throughout the season, not just in the first couple of weeks. However, in this blog post, we don't see any of that. And I think that is because they are hiding some information revolving the Haunting event, which will be coming on the 19th. However, we will be getting a separate blog post on the 18th going over everything there, and I would assume a trailer as well. As soon as we get that information, I will keep you guys updated. I am really looking forward to that event. It was my favorite event within the last year of Warzone, and I'm assuming it will be once again with this. As you can see with some of the bundles and character skins, they do have to do with that Halloween theme, but not right into the Haunting. We haven't seen any kind of spoopy pop culture characters, which I would be expecting come the 19th. So like I said, as soon as we get that information, I'll let you know. But this is all we have so far as of right now within the Season 6 Battle Pass. And as tonight comes, we will be going over the Black Ops Cold War update. Tomorrow night, we'll be going over the Warzone and the final Season 6 update. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, it's always appreciated if you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date. Let me know what you think down in the comments, all of that jazz. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this to us.